Hi guys, and welcome to tonight's live launch, our last live launch of 2025.
Dad
no, it isn't.
is a liar.
Yeah,
In 2 days' time, there's another one, baby!
Yeah.
But this is the last Alakazam official product live launch of 2025. So you were right there, really.
Yes.
You were correct. Now, guys, I will just say, this is an Alakazam live launch. Sorry, can I just say, for the last 2 days, isn't it? I felt like I've had something in my eye. It's quick to do this. I will just say, if this is your first Alakazam live launch, so welcome along. If you are a returning live launchee, welcome back. How it works is, tonight, of course, we are launching a brand new product, and of course, we are live, which means you can ask some questions. Now, at 7:15, we drop the world premiere of the trailer, and that is when it is available on our website. Now, we were very prepared for this one, which means it's already in stock in our USA warehouse, which means Chris the Legend over in the Alakazam USA store, where if you live in America, that's where your order automatically gets sent. You don't have to tell us anything. We just send it there. Yeah. He already has them, so he is prepared to get them sent out ASAP. But yeah, this is a very exciting one, isn't it?
It really is. This particular product I've been trying to release for around about 15 years. So I'm really excited not only to have this under the Alakazam brand, because I think it's phenomenal, but also to get one myself. And I grabbed the first one that came through the doors.
Now, check this out. The Nooch. Is that what it's called? Nooch?
The Nooch.
The Nooch. Now, this is what Alakazam USA is called, the Nooch, because Dad's dad.
We were thinking of names, what to name our US warehouse, and there was loads of good names coming in. But Jenny, my wife, my father's nickname was Nucho. Nucho. And Jenny said, why don't we call it the Nooch? So it's actually called the Nooch.
That's cool, isn't it?
When it's spelled out, you think it's the Nooch, but it's not. It's the Nooch. The
Nucho. Absolutely. Nucho. Look at this. Look. Loads and loads of people are excited about this release. 100%, guys. This is absolutely fantastic. Let us know where in the world you're watching from, as per usual. Let us know if it's your first time here. Let us know what Alakazam goodies you picked up recently, or just magic stuff in general. Excited to know. But like I said, 12 minutes time, the world premiere of this bad boy gets shown. Yes. And this is sexy packaging, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. Now, the good thing about this product, well, there's a few good things actually. One is it's Mark Paul, all right, and anyone that knows Mark Paul will know, one, it's going to be very commercial mentalism. Two, Mark Paul doesn't release much, and three, it's very, very rare for a working professional to release something that is still part of his working
set, which he makes a living from.
Yeah.
He's done it for, how long has he been a professional magician?
Probably ever since I've known him, and before. I've known him for coming up to 30 years, probably. I think he's pretty much been he had his own TV series on Channel 4. Oh, really? Yeah.
I'll have a look at that then.
Yeah, he had his own TV series back in the 90s, I think.
He is just incredible. When you watch him perform, do you know what? When you watch him perform, he is just a proper professional. This is a serious bit of kit that has been thought out, worked, tweaked, improved for years and years and years. And to be able to get that inside here, and I cannot wait to do an unboxing on this, guys. We're going to do an unboxing, show you all you get. It's phenomenal. This is so good. It is the perfect larger magic tricks. If you guys have got into magic and you want something bigger to show your friends, family, or if you're a professional and you want one piece, a finale piece, a reputation maker, this is it. Decisions is the one. It's so good.
And it's this particular set. So when we got the rights from Mark, part of, and this is pretty standard with Alakazam anyway, is we work very closely with the creator. So Mark gave us his specific requirements for what the effect should be, the size of everything, and
And just a quick note on that, it's not being picky, he's worked it for over a decade, so he knows what it has to be. He's been in every scenario, every situation, every lighting, every stage size, everything.
Yeah, and the good thing is, even if you're just a close-up magician, or you perform at your friends' parties or whatever it is, you can perform this in a room with as few as 10 people to a theatre of 2,000 people. It will play the same wherever you are, just super strong. And it's the perfect thing, and this is something we always say, even if you're a close-upper, stage really isn't your forte. It's always good to have something that you can fall back on to end the evening with, because sometimes they might ask you if you've got anything to do for the entire room. I was always told, and this was by a good friend of mine, Etienne, it's always good before you leave a gig, even if it's a close-up gig, to try and do something, if you can, to the entire room. Because it announces that you're leaving, it gets your name in their head, again.
Yeah, we'll get people talking about it again. Oh my God, he was brilliant.
Talking about it. But so this is one of those effects that packs really small, but plays huge, and it's 10 minutes. And the other thing it's good for is if you are a close-up magician and someone rings up, they book you for a close-up gig, it's now a beautiful upsell where you could go, oh, there's another service that I offer, which is I can perform something to the entire room as my last effect just before I go. Now, I would usually charge £300 for this, but seeing as I'm already there, I'll do it for 100. So you get an extra £100 for performing this piece, so they're getting good value for money. You're getting what you want, that nice closing moment. Honestly, it's phenomenal. In fact, Mark couldn't be here tonight, but he did send us a video this morning. So let's take a quick look at this.
Can I just say, guys, if you are watching this video, hit the thumbs up. It really helps. Drop a share it to your magic groups, things like that, because it really does help, the more people that see these live launches and everything like that. But yeah, we will be doing an unboxing of this in just a moment. But yeah, very, very cool. Right.
Okay, let's hear from the man himself.
Hi guys, it's Mark Paul here, and I am so sorry that I can't actually be with you this evening. I'm actually in Madeira at the moment. I'm filming this early in the morning because later on today I'll be joining a cruise ship, and by the time you actually watch this, I'll actually be on stage because I'm working tonight and I will be performing Decisions. So thank you very much for attending this live launch, and all I can say is I really am so pleased that Alakazam, Peter and his team have actually finally put this out. They have done a tremendous job with the props. Every little detail that I wanted them to do, they have done. So you really are getting something that I've perfected over 20 years of performing it. So you're getting a feature routine. It is a feature routine that's still in my working repertoire. A chair test involving multiple people that come up on stage with multiple moments of amazement through it. It packs flat and plays big. It's the ultimate pack flat and plays big because it uses so many people. This really is a pet routine of mine, and all I can say, just for those that do purchase it, please watch the video all the way through, because I share with you so many details, so many performance tips that I've learned from decades of performing this. So I'm trying to give you all my wisdom, try to cover everything that I've learned about this routine so that you can perform it seamlessly when you get it. So thanks again, and hopefully I will see you soon. Bye for now.
So that was the legend Mark Paul.
How cool that right now he's performing it.
I know.
That's sick, isn't it? That is cool, actually.
I know. The other thing that we've included in here, now anyone that's followed Mark's work will know that he's explained this routine on one of his lectures. He does lecture it as well, but you've always got to go and make the props.
And everyone knows as soon as there's a hurdle of having to make props, chances are it's a good routine, but very far and few will do it. Really, isn't it?
Yeah, and I love the routine, but I didn't make the props. I actually got Andy's one. Andy made me a set, which, you know, Andy done a good job, to be fair. But as soon as this come in,
Gave it that back.
yeah, and part of it is for one, the quality of what we supply
It's
in
night
here
and
is
day,
great.
yeah.
But secondly, the size is better. And this was one of the things, we'll talk about this a bit more on the unboxing. But the other thing I want to mention as well is there's something that I used to do in my chair test that it was going to be on the Lost Las Vegas DVD that myself and Mark filmed. And I've never released it before, and it's just a little touch, but I've included the props for it. We've had the props custom made, and they're included with this. Now, you can use that as an additional reveal for this. You could use it as a replacement reveal for part of this, or you could just use it for something completely different.
It's so good.
It is just a very simple idea, but we've had the custom-made prop, so it's ready to go.
Can I just say, it goes on the website at 15:15, so 3 minutes it'll be live on the website.
When the trailer's playing,
Yep.
that's when it's going to go up on the website. Now, as Harry said at the beginning as well, these are in stock now both here and in the US.
Yep. And remember, if you do live in America, as long as your delivery address is the United States, it automatically gets sent from our US store. So we've got one website, alakazam.co.uk. It just means loyalty points, bonus videos, everything like that. It's so much easier to track worldwide because there's only one site. However, it automatically alerts Chris to print it and send it and blah, 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 blah. So yeah, you don't have to worry about anything. We take care of that for you. Yeah, very, very cool. But 2 minutes for the live launch. Guys, if you're excited, hit the flame. Oh, thumbs up. There you go. Hit the thumbs up.
Yeah.
Emilio, we'll talk to you in a second as well. Emilio's here, the legend. That is the legend behind Print by Magic.
Hello.
Here he
We
is.
are back again.
How are you, alright?
Yeah, very well, thank you. I must say, I was a little bit left out there, I must say.
Well,
You're here now.
yeah, also,
Yeah,
I see you
exactly.
scrolling on your phone, so I thought I'll leave the bit. I'm probably playing Clash. But look, anyway, Emilio, obviously Print by
Yeah.
Magic's been going crazy, fantastic, but without giving away too much, you were at the filming of this, because we filmed
Yeah.
it, and it is wicked,
It was
isn't it?
unreal.
It's so good,
Honestly,
isn't it?
Now, this was the first ever one that I've seen like this, and it was mind-blowing. It was out of this world.
It's so good, isn't it? And I know Taylor, my girlfriend, come along as well,
Yeah.
and we got quite a few people to come along to the filming, and everyone afterwards, like, not only the way Mark performed it, because he is just a professional, but that type of effect. A lot of laymen don't get the chance to see that type of magic effect. That's why it's so strong. They see card tricks, they may see coin tricks, they might see, I don't know, stuff with like a vanishing silk. They don't see this kind of stuff. It's very rare. And so when you do show them it opens up. Apart from a Darren Brown show, they never see anything like this. And that's why the reactions are killer. People talk about it forever and they get involved in it. Everyone has decisions.
Yeah.
It's just fantastic.
And remember, when you're buying this, not only are you getting the props, but you're getting everything Mark has learned in 25 years of performing it. That is the perfect structure to the routine, the beats in which things happen. And I sat down with Mark on the explanational video, and it was a discussion breakdown. So we also filmed, you'll see a live performance, then we go into the explanation. But during the explanation, there's also another performance, but it's a performance where Mark is narrating it. He's actually doing the performance and telling you as he's performing it why he's doing this at this time, what he's doing at this time, where he's standing at this point. Why is it? There's never been such an in-depth tutorial on this routine. And you are getting a solid 10 minutes. You're getting Mark's script. You watch the video, you got his script, you know it. You're getting Mark's beats, Mark's timings. Now remember, Mark performs this almost daily. He's performed it almost every day for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much as perfect as it's ever going to be.
Well, you watch the trailer, you watch the performance, and even just a line when he's influencing them, and says every number. We'll explain obviously after the video, but even that, the fact you just get that one line is killer. You know what I mean? Yeah. Lines like that are just, they only happen after years of performing it, you know, and really figured it out. Right, it's 16 past, we're 1 minute late.
Okay, I will just say this. Before we play the trailer, Chris in America has just said, if you like it, and if you're in the US and you place your order within the next 30 minutes, it's going out in today's post if you're in the US. For the UK, it will be tomorrow.
That's mental.
Unreal. So let's hit the trailer. Harry, would you like to introduce it?
No, you introduce it. You've been trying to get the rights to this for 10 years. Okay. Finally, you've done it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're as excited as I am for... Let's get the video lined up, so I can't remember which one it is.
Yeah, I know, I'm getting nervous now. Hang on. This one.
Okay. I hope you're as excited as I am for the launch of Mark Paul's Decisions, Decisions, Decisions.
In a moment, I'm going to ask 5 men to make the decision to come and join me on a stage. These are the type of men that are not influenced by the media. Immediately, though, when you make the decision to come and join me, you're going to make a second decision, and that is where you are going to stand.
Because there are going to be 5 positions, all right? So position number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Hi guys, it's Mark Paul here, and welcome to my signature effect. Decisions, decisions, decisions. This is a routine that I have held close to my heart for over 20 years. It is an audience-pleasing, audience-involving act that is about 10 minutes long. I also have some envelopes. There's about 4 or 5 envelopes. Maybe you can give those a mix as well. So, now is the time for my 5 men to make the decision to come and join me. So come on down, and then decide where you're going to stand, right? Don't be shy.
We have our first gentleman, second gentleman, but decide where you're going to stand. All right, we need 2 more gentlemen. We've got 3. All right, there is, oh, he's changed position. Oh, hold on, now they're going to argue, all right, so.
We have position number 2, we have our alpha male this morning. Here he is, our alpha male, okay? Good choice, I have to say, okay, well done. There are multiple reveals, multiple phases, building to a climax. At its heart, it's a chair prediction, but a chair prediction with no chairs. A chair prediction that involves 6 people from the audience, with nothing more than some cards, some envelopes that Alakazam have masterfully put together in excellent quality that will last a lifetime. Give them a big round of applause. All right, well done. All right, and I'll grab those envelopes back. Okay, so we have some envelopes.
Now, each of you will get an envelope as well, but do not look inside the envelope. Very important not to look inside the envelope. Just hold it in front of you. Do not look inside the envelope. Hold it in front of you.
Do not look inside. So, you each have an envelope.
The ladies in the room are getting a little bit irritated, thinking, hold on, why is he going on about men making decisions? Well, now, I need a lady, don't we all? Now, this lady is also very good at making decisions. Would a lady please come and join me? Make the decision to come on down. Don't put your hand up. You've got to make the decision to come on down. She's already on her way. Give her a huge round of applause for volunteering.
If you come and stand here. Sorry, what's your name?
Taylor.
Taylor, I've got some coloured cards for you. I'm going to give them to you, Taylor, and I want you to mix them up. Okay. Taylor, you are going to make 2 decisions initially. Your first decision will be conscious, and your second decision will be subconscious. Okay. So the first decision, you're going to be fully aware of it. The second one, less so.
Joanne, there are 5 fine specimens of manhood in front of you. In a moment, you're going to choose one. Do not worry, it's not for life. You don't even have to take him back to your cabin, it's okay. You can go for the tallest, the shortest, the youngest, the oldest, the best dressed, the worst dressed. We're not going to go into the criteria.
So, do not let me influence you. Would you like number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, or number 5? Now, obviously, I put an unnecessary emphasis on number 3. But it really is for you to decide which one of the 5 you would like to choose. Entirely your choice, right? So keep mixing the cards and tell everyone, who are you going to pick? 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5?
Number 2.
Number 2.
5. Oh, look at him. He's all excited now. Number 5.
So stop shuffling at some point. Okay, so angle them up. Okay, perfect. So you have made a subconscious decision because you mix the cards up.
Wouldn't it be amazing if he had in his envelope a yellow card? Because that would be an unbelievable coincidence. There's a 1 in 5 chance, multiplied by a 1 in 5 chance, that would happen. Have a little peek. Slide it all the way up. Take it out. There is nothing else in the envelope. Nothing else in the envelope. Just 1 yellow card.
But I know what some of you are thinking. You're probably thinking that, hold on, these men, it would be easy if they all had white cards. If I'd lied and told you they're all different, but really, because then it doesn't matter how they're shuffled, it doesn't matter which one you pick. All I've got to make sure is you pick the white card.
So what I want you to do is just peek inside your envelope. Do not take them out. Just peek inside your envelope and make sure that you do not have a yellow card. Don't take it out. Anyone got a yellow card?
Anybody else got a white card in your envelope? Nope. Good. So we know that's not the case. You're going to make another decision.
Okay.
You're going to try and find my daughter's favourite coloured card. All right, this is your choice.
Now, I won't tell you what my daughter's favourite colour is, but I will tell you I put a big X on my daughter's favourite coloured card.
So who do you think has my daughter's favourite coloured card?
I'm going to say number 5.
Number 5?
Yes.
Number 5. That's interesting. Because my daughter's favourite colour is yellow. And I always put an X on the yellow card, which is incredible.
My daughter's favourite colour is blue, so I always put a big X on the blue card, which is what you had, which is me. But wait, hold on. Maybe you think, that just sort of open your envelope, just sort of open it halfway and lift your card halfway up.
All right, so pull your card up about halfway. You hold on to the card, I will take the envelope. Hold the card, I will take the envelope. Nothing else in the envelope. Agreed? Okay, so take your card. Nothing else in the envelope. Take your card. Nothing else in the envelope. So just flip your cards over, just show everyone there is only 1 X, and that is on the yellow card. This comes with a full tutorial with me and Peter Nardi going through every single detail of the routine. I even perform the routine and narrate it as I'm going along, so you know exactly what to do and when to do it. But you see, whilst you were making that decision, you've also subconsciously been playing around with the cards. And you've made another subconscious choice. Because if you look, you've been shuffling the cards and arranged them into an order which is blue, white, green, red, yellow, exactly the order they're standing in, which is a 1 in 120, which is amazing. Give her a big round of applause. You can go back to your seat.
But wait, this was not about Joanne. This was about these gentlemen coming up and deciding where to stand. Gentlemen, you have a number in front of you. I want you to pick the number up and hold it in front of yourself. So the number faces the audience, okay? Number faces the audience. In a moment, you're going to flick it over so that, like judges in an ice skating competition. Ready? 1, 2, 3, turn them over. You got blue with blue. So we'll flip it over, white with white, green with green, red with red, yellow with yellow. They are amazing. Give them a huge round of applause for making the right decisions.
Blue with blue, white with white, green green, red with red, yellow with yellow. They've been influenced. Give them a big round of applause. This is the ultimate packs flat, plays big. It really can fill an auditorium of 500 people and entertain them, or it can be used in a parlour situation for maybe an audience of 10. I'm Mark Paul. And this is Decisions, Decisions, Decisions.
Right, so that is it. That's now live on our site. You can go pick it up. I want to say thank you to everyone that's already picked one up.
Yeah.
Thank you, mate. That's already picked one up, and I know a lot of you have. Christopher Beck has just picked his up. Pseudo Magicians just picked his up.
Wicked.
Oh, and there you go. I think there's just a load of people from the US as well that have just picked up.
Boom. Legend. So look, Chris is going to be getting them out ASAP.
So the thing is as well, this is based on a David Berglas effect. So the original idea came from a David Berglas effect. Obviously Mark has changed it and worked it. But we're releasing this with the full blessing of the Berglas family and the David Berglas estate. So I want to thank Marvin and the whole Berglas family for this. It's been a bit of a labour of love. What you see inside the box you might think is quite simple. But we did it basically when we were discussing this with Mark, and you'll see in the trailer as well, that when we've got the older video of Mark on the cruise ship, he's using the big A4 envelopes, which when we were discussing it, he said like they can be a bit clunky for the audience to hold. I'd like it shrunk down a bit. And then also being shrunk down a bit means that you can perform it in a smaller environment without looking like you got these huge envelopes. He said, but because you're using the bright colours and everything else, everything will still show up as it should do. So everything, I don't know if you want to do the unboxing, Harry, and let's show people what's inside the box.
First of all, it is a sexy package, I must say.
Guys, there's a lot of guys asking the price. I think it's £145. It's on our website.
That's free
the link
worldwide
is
delivery, by the way.
Yeah, it's free worldwide shipping as well.
Guys,
hang on a moment.
What's it? What are you doing?
I'm bringing it up to you.
Right now, doing this. He's doing this.
Yeah.
Look, check this out. First of all, right, this is it. All right, beautiful packaging, fantastic. You can keep it in this, but we know you guys like to travel around in style, so it comes in this. Check this out. Mark Paul Signature Edition. Check this out. That holds all of your 10-minute, multiple people involved finale / what you're going to be known for, innit? That just reputation maker, that's it.
There's basically extra pockets in there as well. So if you were performing, you could probably fit your whole mentalism act in that bag.
Yeah. But yeah, this is just the like the stuff you get in here is absolutely incredible. I'm just having a fit on this. It's just great. Mate, little pocket in there for anything you need. Beautiful. And then let's get into the main shebang. Check this out. Oh, this is honestly, this is wicked. So inside here you go. Everything you're gonna need to perform at this effect, and this is something that we've always done at Alakazam, is giving you everything you need to perform the effect. Dad's always done it, obviously, for ages, but I didn't realise how important that was, because I just thought that was standard, because I've only ever been at Alakazam, obviously. I just thought it was standard, you get everything. But honestly, I've got a trick, I've tried to learn it. Oh yeah, you need to go out and get this, this and this. And I'd set an evening aside to practice it, have a look, and there weren't everything there, which really frustrated me. But this, we literally give you everything you need. So, all fits inside here perfectly. All, again, great quality, and they're going to literally last you a lifetime. Like
so these are plastic as well,
look.
they're not card.
Yeah, look, they will literally last you for literally forever. They're killer. So the great thing as well is there's been no loss on the brightness of colour. You know, when you are doing things like this in terms of using it on different materials and stuff like that, sometimes the colours can be a bit dull. These are still vibrant, really engaging, and clearly different. You know, even that, it sounds silly, but like picking the right colours is so important. That there's no classic orange.
Picking the right shade. And
it's so
everything else.
But yeah, so this is these again, great size for like a parlour or a stage. Now these can play on the biggest stage possible, or in a complete parlour, or even literally in someone's front room. So that's what these are great for. Great size. So you get all of them. You then get all of your marked ones or X ones in here as well. So again, you get all of these inside. We literally supply you with everything you need to perform it. Again, you know, you can hear that.
So, and you'll find that the cards that Harry first showed will be slightly thicker
Yeah.
than these ones. So the one he's holding now goes in the envelope, so that's thinner. These ones are the ones that they're holding, which are slightly thicker.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're the ones that the lady will be holding.
You've got your envelopes here, which are made exactly to the right size. Now,
And the envelopes are a composite paper, so they're untearable paper, so they should last you a lifetime.
yeah, we've also got these, which you can feel them. They're a good weight to them.
Jesus.
They're awesome. So these again these are floor mats. Again, you're going to be dropping them. It's important they land like that. So they have got a nice weight to them. They're not just going to fly down like a little leaf. You know, these will fall on the floor. You know, they're easy to carry around, but they're going to fall on the floor. It's important they don't flip over. These have been made. They're heavy enough. They will just fall straight to the ground. Absolutely wicked. And again, you know, you've got the bright colours. We've taken out as much surface area as possible. You've got the bright colours on the back of these as
And
well.
they're printed on there. That's not stuck
Yeah,
on.
they are on there. Look, there's no.
It's not coming off, is it?
Nah, it's not coming off. Again, you know, it sounds so stupid, but being able to have the confidence just to drop these down whilst you're doing your patter. You know, we've got positions 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Even that is so important. You don't want to have to squat down, put it down, especially if you're wearing a tight suit or you're wearing anything like that. It's just a bit uncomfortable and can look a bit awkward on stage. Where if this, you've got the reliability, you've got the confidence in the fact, I know it sounds stupid, but they're going to land the right way up. You know, it's a small point, it's an important point.
Stuff you wouldn't even think about though.
Yeah, the thing is, if they turn face up, it's not game over, but well, hang on a sec, why has it got a colour on the other side?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
But this will ensure that they're not going to do that. And then we've got Dad's Edition, which is this bit here. Now, do you want to kind of roughly go over what this is? Or?
Yeah. So these weren't designed for this routine. They were designed for my chair test routine. But I wanted to include them here because I've never released them before. And what they are name tags, but we've designed them in a way that they will fit a double blank bicycle card. So what you do is you load them up with the bicycle cards. They've got a cutout in the front. So when the spectators, now this is something I've always liked, and that's the misremembering of what happens. So when the spectators come up, they choose where they're standing. I now go to the first person and say, and what's your name? John. And I write John on it, stick the name tag on him. What's your name? Stick the name tag. And now at the end, if you want to do it as a final reveal, or if you don't want them to reach down and pick up their floor mats, because like you said, sometimes bending down and everything, what you can do is these now flip open and they now have the matching colour
Oh, nice.
to the paper. And the great thing is, because they hold the double blank card, all you do now is put your finger in there, slide it out, turn it over, and you're reset for the next show.
So
But we
well
go over all of that in here. So basically, the name thing, it's when you re-encounter, you sort of say, do you remember the moment you come up, I gave you a name tag, then you chose somewhere to stand. That's not what happened, but in their mind, that will be what happened. You know, so now that matches up as well. So you can use it as an extra kicker. And there's one more thing. Do you remember when you come up, I gave you a name tag, you chose where to stand. Luckily that all matched up, but just to prove it, bang, 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 bang. Or, like I said, you could replace the floor mats, still have the floor mats for the number, but you don't have to get them to reach down and pick it up if you don't want, because, you know, sometimes you are performing and there are older people there that don't, and I know my back's not great. If you get me to bend over and pick something up, it will take me ages. If I get down, chances are I'm not getting back up. So something like this really does help. And if you're a working pro, you will know those situations, you know.
But it is brilliant, you know, guys. If you've got any questions in the chat, let us know. But this is brilliant. There's not really anything to remember on it, you know. There's no. It's just so well thought out. That is the great thing with having a prop like this by someone who is a professional as Mark. You can tell him when he was down. He literally knows exactly what he's doing.
Everything about what he was doing, the timings, literally everything was on cue. Everything was bang on.
And you literally get that in a box. Like, that's so rare to be able to get some. He's done all the hard work and you get to get it at the top. Like, he's done the mistakes. He's done this didn't work very well. This didn't really get a good reaction. This didn't get this, this didn't get that. He's been through all of that and you literally get the finished product. So how lucky is that? But everything fits inside here. Like I said, this is going to protect all your props.
Yeah.
A lovely case anyway, literally that big. And again, you can keep this in your car. You've got it in there, so no matter what, you're ready to perform. And I know if ever I do like a house party or a private dinner event, a lot of the time, especially if it's a smaller crowd, sometimes it can be hard because you burn through materials so quick. That's where something like this is great, because I always say about like a secret room, and I say I'm going to take some of you into a separate room, perform some close-up material, really up close and personal. Then we'll swap throughout the night, show you different effects, and then we'll come back and do something for the whole entire room. Now, first of all, they love that. Second of all, it makes it easier for you, because for your close-up, you're showing them the same stuff, but just in 2 different groups. So that makes it easier for you as well. But lastly, this ends on a huge high. Everyone's involved in it. Everyone's talking about it. They're seeing their son, daughter, mum, dad, nan, granddad, cousins, brothers, sisters up on the stage actually getting involved in the trick. They know they're not in on it. And it's something they can just constantly say, how do you get in your head? They're going to be talking about it over dinner. You know, I get messages even now, weeks after, like sometimes dinner parties, if I perform Bane and things like that, where they go, we literally just loved it. It was so much fun. And the fact they are involved, they're not just watching a magic show. They are actually part of that experience.
Rememberable.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
And do you know what? I'm going to be absolutely honest here. The first time I saw Mark do this, and bearing in mind, I understand how a chair test works. Okay, I've created many a chair test. I understand how they work. The moment they produced a piece of paper with a big X on it, I had no idea what was going on. I honestly had no idea how he did
it. Well, the thing is, they have a completely free choice.
Yeah, they have a completely free choice. It's just the thinking behind it. I mean, you know, as we said, the core to it is David Burglass. You know, and if anyone knows the Burglass chair test, they will have an understanding of the process that goes on. But Mark has really... he's really honed this routine, made it super commercial. The thing with David is David would have reveal after reveal after reveal. It would just keep going, you know. But Mark has streamlined it to a perfect structure to build and build and build to a climax for the standing ovation moment. And it's absolute, as a routine, it's so beautifully structured. There's nothing that you could look at it and go, oh, that bit's a bit jarring.
There's no filler.
There's no filler. It just flows. It's fast-paced. It's 10 minutes of action with things happening. Honestly, it's great. If you were doing a private party, there's only 10 people there. As long as you've got 5 men, 1 woman, you can do the effect. Well, and the great thing is,
you don't need 5 minutes for his routine.
Yeah, no, it could be. It could be anything. It's just his patter is geared around that, but it could be anything. He just needs 6 people.
Obviously, you've got his whole act in a box, which has worked. But if you know, are even like I don't know, anything, you can fully customise this to whatever you want. The props lend themselves to be customised. Obviously, Mark's routine is essentially what you're buying. Yes, you're getting everything that you need, everything like that, but the work Mark's put into it, his patter, his presentation, his script, you know, and he's done it that way for a reason. He's probably tried loads of styles. This gets the best reaction. It relates to people. People relate to it, you know. They get involved, they laugh, there's jokes in there. But there's nothing to say you can't change this completely to suit you. You know, if you fancy doing something different, maybe something, and his one's not even serious. I'm going to say a little bit less serious. His one's not serious, you know. It's got the perfect balance of, it's still impressive.
He's got some good funny lines in there.
It's something for everyone, but what you get here is a surefire method of a fantastic chair test, you know. So you can fully customise it if you want to, you know. It's brilliant.
Yeah. No, it really, really is. If you've got any questions about it, guys, yes, Pseudo Magician says, do we have Mark's blessing to use the scripting? 100%. Mark goes through that. That was really nice, sitting down with Mark in the explanation as well. And the explanation was, obviously it was Mark sort of explaining the routine, but at various points I would throw in ideas and we would discuss little things. But the key was for Mark is to make sure that you understood the routine, understood the beats. He's got a beautiful way, which is Berglass's way, which Berglass showed him many years ago, of getting 5 people to come up on their own accord to the stage is not the easiest thing. But Mark shares all that with you, shares what he uses, and he said it never fails. You know, he always gets it. So there's so many little gems that Mark sort of shares during the discussion. He goes more in depth with this routine than he's ever gone before. He really wanted to put everything out there. This is the pinnacle version of this effect. This really is the epitome of it. It's not going to get any higher.
Yeah, 100%. Now, guys, like I said, if you have got any questions, let us know. We will drop the trailer again for anyone new joining us. You've seen the props that you get. Again, it will all last you an absolute lifetime. Everything's been so well thought out. Literally nearly 2 decades of performing this effect has got it to where it is right now. You get to get that. Like I said, it all comes inside here, inside the case, ready to go. You literally just follow the script if you want to go through that. You know, it's literally spoon-fed to you. Everything you need to go over. Mark covers every single thing
as well, because not only do you get the instructions, you get his 20 years of experience with it.
Everything is done.
And that's something you can't. That's something you can't buy.
That's knowledge you can't buy.
Yeah, because you think about it. You buy a routine that hasn't got that knowledge behind it, or they don't go into that much detail. Now, the routine's going to be phenomenal. If it's a good routine, it's a good routine. But it may take you 6 months to get it right. And that's not to say get the mechanics right. That's to get your timing right, your presentation right, where to stand, where to do this. Mark has done that work for you. That's the real work. There's no sleight of hand in this.
Yeah.
You know, everything is quite open. It's quite out there. There are a couple of sneaky things that go on, but Mark teaches you when to do them, where to get cover. Yeah. It's just a perfect routine. And I've seen Mark do this probably 10 times, and I've never really caught him doing any of the stuff that he has to do. No. Because of the way the routine's structured. There's a great thing here as well. Chris, who, as we're finishing work, obviously Chris, who's at Alakazam USA, he's just starting. So he said, if you have bought this and you would like to start watching the instructions tonight, go on the live chat, let Chris know your name and your order number. As long as he can confirm you've purchased it, he will give you the password so you can start watching the video tonight and start enjoying that. And as Mark said, I'm going to play Mark's little video again in a minute, but as Mark said, please ensure that you watch the whole video, and you're going to have time to do that before this turns up. So sit down and digest it and listen to every bit of information he gives you, because he's worked hard for that knowledge.
How cool is that as well? Literally just all... That is sick, isn't it?
I just want to say this as well, because Jason said this a few times today and Emilio hasn't seen it.
Oh, wicked. Thank you, Jason. What a lad.
Yeah, what a legend. He's a massive Arsenal fan.
Is he?
Well, yeah. He's a
Come on, up the Gunners.
Yeah, too right. Right, should we play that video and then go to the trailer? I think so.
Yeah, hang on. James said, can we do the same? It doesn't matter if you're buying it from the UK or the US. Chris has got access to all the orders. So as long as you give him your order number and your name, he will then be able to match you up to an order, and he'll be able to give you a password.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so let's play this little video of Mark once again.
Hi guys, it's Mark Paul here, and I am so sorry that I can't actually be with you this evening. I'm actually in Madeira at the moment. I'm filming this early in the morning because later on today I'll be joining a cruise ship, and by the time you actually watch this, I'll actually be on stage because I'm working tonight and I will be performing Decisions. So thank you very much for attending this live launch, and all I can say is I really am so pleased that Alakazam, Peter and his team have actually finally put this out. They have done a tremendous job with the props. Every little detail that I wanted them to do, they have done. So you really are getting something that I've perfected over 20 years of performing it. So you're getting a feature routine. It is a feature routine that's still in my working repertoire. A chair test involving multiple people that come up on stage with multiple moments of amazement through it. It packs flat and plays big. It's the ultimate pack flat and plays big because it uses so many people. This really is a pet routine of mine, and all I can say, just for those that do purchase it, please watch the video all the way through, because I share with you so many details, so many performance tips that I've learned from decades of performing this. So I'm trying to give you all my wisdom, try to cover everything that I've learned about this routine so that you can perform it seamlessly when you get it. So thanks again, and hopefully I will see you soon. Bye for now.
So there he is. Right, so a question here says, who can perform this? Is it okay for beginners? 100%. There's no... I don't want to say there's no skill involved, because obviously presentation is a skill and you're going to have to practice it because you need to practice the beats and everything. But with regards to sleight of hand or any weird counts or anything like that, there's none of that. So the effect itself is not self-working. There is stuff you got to do, but the stuff you got to do is not technical. Absolutely anyone can do it. But as with any sort of bit of mentalism or any bit of magic, it will require practice. And we've always said this, mentalism, a majority of the time, let's say 99% of the time, is not as technical as magic. But you have to practice it the same, because you've got to make it believable. You've got to make it believable. So could anyone do it, a beginner? 100% they could. Just put the effort into it like a professional will put the effort in.
I was going to say, this one probably easier than others because he literally gives you everything. You know, you've essentially got the script there. Just
and he goes through, the thing that really helped as well was doing that walkthrough, when he literally had the guys up on stage and he walked through the routine again, but sort of narrating it. At this point, I will stand here and I will do this. At this point, I will be doing this. This is what I do at this point. This is what I do at this point. And it really does make you understand why he does these things in these positions in this order.
That is the important thing, is understanding it, because you don't want to, like, he gives you the scripts, but if you're just going to, not be a parrot, I'm not saying that, but if you're literally just going to say it word for word, you've just got this thing, saying it word for word, blah, 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 but you don't fully understand it, then it won't have the same impact as if you understand what the power of it is. You know, what magic has just happened. Why is it so sort of clever? You know, why is it so impossible? If you actually fully understand all of the bits that have gone on in the trick, that's what makes it strong, because you can emphasise on the bits that you need to emphasise on and make it clear. No, you just mix them up, you know, rather than going, you mix up the bits of paper, you were standing in any position. You don't do that. You go, you were mixing them up the whole time. You guys come up here, randomise yourself, so on anything. When you fully understand the routine, that's what makes it powerful. And it's not just this, it's card to impossible location, you know, it's all this stuff. When you understand what the effect is.
Well, it's any trick.
Yeah.
If you understand it, you feel better doing it. Everyone around you like acts off how you feel as well, and how everything's.
Yeah.
Exactly, and you feel more confident because you actually understand it. You're not just doing it, you know. You just know it inside and out. But yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. I reckon drop the trailer for a second.
There's a message here from Phil that says, as magicians, I think we know what's going on. One very small point. Mark turns his back on the audience to do his thing, with the ladies' props. Could this be avoided for us parlour performers? Regards, Phil. Phil, actually, in the explanation, he does actually teach you how he regularly does it, where he doesn't turn his back. He's actually blocked by the lady. So you're not turning your back. You're standing close to the lady and talking to the lady. So all of that is explained. I know what you're talking about, but he does explain that in there. So yeah, you don't have to turn your back on the audience at any moment, unless you're speaking to them, which of course you got to face them. But yeah, to do anything like that, you don't. Usually everything that happens is pretty much in the open.
And also, even that part of it, you know, it's not often you even have to go into it that much, if you know what I'm saying. Depending on how they're mixed up, it might be you don't even do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
right, guys, you're posting your order numbers and your name in your YouTube or Facebook chat. That's not where you post it. Go on to the live chat on Alakazam's website.
Yeah, our live
so
chat helps.
if you've purchased this and you would like to access the instructions this evening, go on to the live chat on the website. Chris will answer your chat, and then just put in your, just let him know who you are, your order number, and Chris will give you the password. I hope that makes sense. Don't post it in here. All right? Post it in the live chat.
Definitely. Right, shall we drop the trailer for any new What is the time, by the way? Because I ain't got it.
Yeah, I've got a watch on.
Yeah, but I think it died and now it's out of sync.
Right.
We'll have a look.
Have a look, have a quick look.
7.
Yeah, Dad, it's 7:52 already.
Wow.
We've got to drop the trailer again for anyone new joining us. Guys, honestly, this is phenomenal, especially at Christmas. If you've got family coming around, this is going to be great for that.
Yeah.
Just for gigs, like you said, literally any occasion where there's more than 5 people.
Yeah, literally any occasion where there's more than 5. Professionals will clearly see the thing in this. Yeah. And I know they say, like, you can obviously become a professional with any tricks. That is fact, you know. Whatever tricks you get, you can go out there and you can perform them and get paid for it. That's a fact. Yeah. But when you get a piece like this, which has been worked on, stuff like this is what will set you apart because it's got 20 years of experience in this trick.
Exactly.
You know, you get all of that. It's not maybe you know to magic. You know, I'll go to Dad or Andy for help with patterns and routine and stuff like that because they've got more experience than me. You know, and that's what takes it to the next level. Yeah. Whereas with stuff like this, you get it all, it's ready to go. It's a 5-star effect that you're putting straight into your act. Yeah. It's brilliant.
And the other thing, remember as well, the people on stage are not just props. They're experiencing the magic as well. So even if it was, like Emilio said, even if you only had 6 people, the effect would still work. Yeah. Just with the people up on stage.
People even just tweaking it by playing music. Right, guys, you can shuffle until the music stops. And even that, you know, it's getting people involved. So fun, play a Christmas song, boom, and now that's just made it Christmas related. You've now got a Christmas magic trick for playing some Christmas music. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to play the trailer again, and then we're going to come back and we're going to tell you what's happening on Thursday evening.
Yes.
Okay, so here we go.
In a moment, I'm going to ask 5 men to make the decision to come and join me on stage. These are the type of men that are not influenced by the media. Immediately though, when you make the decision to come and join me, you're going to make a second decision, and that is where you are going to stand.
Because there are going to be 5 positions, all right? So position number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Hi guys, it's Mark Paul here, and welcome to my signature effect, decisions, decisions, decisions. This is a routine that I have held close to my heart for over 20 years. It is an audience-pleasing, audience-involving act that is about 10 minutes long. I also have some envelopes. There's about 4 or 5 envelopes. Maybe you can give those a mix as well. So, now is the time for my 5 men to make the decision to come and join me. So come on down and then decide where you're going to stand, right? Don't be shy.
We have our first gentleman, second gentleman, but decide where you're going to stand. All right, we need 2 more gentlemen. We've got 3, All right, there is. Oh, he's changed position. Oh, hold on, now they're going to argue, all right? So
we have position number 2. Oh, we have our alpha male this morning. Here he is, our alpha male, okay? Good choice, I have to say. Okay, well done. There are multiple reveals, multiple phases, building to a climax. At its heart, it's a chair prediction, but a chair prediction with no chairs. A chair prediction that involves 6 people from the audience, with nothing more than some cards, some envelopes that Alakazam have masterfully put together in excellent quality that will last a lifetime. Give him a big round of applause. All right, well done. All right, and I'll grab those envelopes back. Okay, so we have some envelopes.
now each of you will get an envelope as well, but do not look inside the envelope. Very important not to look inside the envelope. Just hold it in front of you. Do not look inside the envelope. Hold it in front of you.
Do not look inside. So you each have an envelope.
The ladies in the room are getting a little bit irritated, thinking, hold on, why is he going on about men making decisions? Well, now I need a lady, don't we all? Now this lady is also very good at making decisions. Would a lady please come and join me? Make the decision to come on down. Don't put your hand up. You've got to make the decision to come on down. She's already on her way. Give her a huge round of applause for volunteering.
If you come and stand here. Sorry, what's your name?
Taylor.
Taylor, I've got some coloured cards for you. I'm going to give them to you, Taylor, and I want you to mix them up.
Okay.
Taylor, you are going to make 2 decisions initially. Your first decision will be conscious, and your second decision will be subconscious.
Okay.
So the first decision, you're going to be fully aware of it. The second one, less so.
Joanne, there are 5 fine specimens of manhood in front of you. In a moment, you're going to choose one. Do not worry, it's not for life. You don't even have to take him back to your cabin, it's okay. You can go for the tallest, the shortest, the youngest, the oldest, the best dressed, the worst dressed. We're not going to go into the criteria.
So do not let me influence you. Would you like number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, or number 5? Now, obviously, I put an unnecessary emphasis on number 3, but it really is for you to decide which one of the 5 you would like to choose. Entirely your choice, right? So keep mixing the cards and tell everyone, who are you going to pick? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5?
Number 2.
Number 2.
5, oh look at him, he's all excited now, number 5.
So stop shuffling at some point. Okay, so angle them up. Okay, perfect. So you have made a subconscious decision because you mix the cards up.
Wouldn't it be amazing if he had in his envelope a yellow card? Because that would be an unbelievable coincidence. There's a 1 in 5 chance, multiplied by a 1 in 5 chance that would happen. Have a little peek. Slide it all the way up. Take it out. There is nothing else in the envelope. Nothing else in the envelope. Just 1 yellow card.
But I know what some of you are thinking. You're probably thinking that, hold on, these men, it would be easy if they all had white cards. If I'd lied and told you they're all different, but really, because then it doesn't matter how they're shuffled, it doesn't matter which one you pick. All I've got to make sure is you pick the white card.
So what I want you to do is just peek inside your envelope. Do not take them out. Just peek inside your envelope and make sure that you do not have a yellow card. Don't take it out. Anyone got a yellow card?
Anybody else got a white card in your envelope? No? Good. So we know that's not the case. You're going to make another decision.
Okay.
You're going to try and find my daughter's favourite coloured card. All right, this is your choice.
Now, I won't tell you what my daughter's favourite colour is, but I will tell you I put a big X on my daughter's favourite coloured card.
So who do you think has my daughter's favourite coloured card?
I'm going to say number 5.
Number 5?
Yes.
Number 5. That's interesting. Because my daughter's favourite colour is yellow. And I always put an X on the yellow card, which is incredible.
My daughter's favourite colour is blue. So I always put a big X on the blue card, which is what you had, which you made. But But wait, hold on. Maybe you think, hold on, that just sort of open your envelope, just sort of open it halfway and lift your card halfway up.
All right, so pull your card up about halfway. You hold on to the card, I will take the envelope. Hold the card, I will take the envelope. Nothing else in the envelope. Agreed? Okay, so take your card. Nothing else in the envelope. Take your card. Nothing else in the envelope. So just flip your cards over, just show everyone. There is only one X, and that is on the yellow card. This comes with a full tutorial with me and Peter Nardi going through every single detail of the routine. I even perform the routine and narrate it as I'm going along, so you know exactly what to do and when to do it. But you see, whilst you were making that decision, you've also subconsciously been playing around with the cards. And you've made another subconscious choice. Because if you look, you've been shuffling the cards and arranged them into an order which is blue, white, green, red, yellow, exactly the order they're standing in, which is a 1 in 120, which is amazing. Give her a big round of applause. You can go back to your seat.
But wait! This was not about Joanne. This was about these gentlemen coming up and deciding where to stand. Gentlemen, you have a number in front of you. I want you to pick the number up and hold it in front of yourself. So the number faces the audience, okay? Number faces the audience. In a moment, you're going to flick it over so they're like judges in an ice skating competition. Ready? 1, 2, 3, turn them over. You got blue with blue. So we'll flip it over, white with white, green with green, red with red, yellow with yellow. They are amazing. Give them a huge round of applause for making the right decisions.
Blue with blue, white with white, green green, red with red, and yellow with yellow. They've been influenced. Give them a big round of applause. This is the ultimate Pax Flat. Plays big. It really can fill an auditorium of 500 people and entertain them, or it can be used in a parlor situation for maybe an audience of 10. I'm Mark Paul, and this is Decisions, Decisions, Decisions.
So there it is. Quick question just come in. Is there any reason why you need 5 men and 1 woman? No, you can have any selection you want. Mark uses that because it fits with his presentation and the line of getting the men up on stage as well. And he likes the dynamic of having 5 men and a woman because he can get a lot of gags out of that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, but if you wanted just to have 5 random people, there's nothing that relates to man or woman in the effects. It's just colours.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Apart from the scripts, that's the only thing, but that's easily adaptable.
Yeah. So you can use whatever you want for that. So yeah, that's
lovely.
Good. Yeah, it is. Honestly, guys, this is so good. There's nothing really more we can say about it. It's still part of Mark Paul's act. And like he said in that video, chances are he's on stage right now performing this very effect.
That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so good. The fact, literally, this is like having a top trump card in your set. Isn't it? Like, this has been worked. It's a 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10. It does pack small, does play big, does get multiple people involved, is colourful, is engaging. Amelia, when the advert was on, saying, I can't believe it was 10 minutes, didn't feel like it.
Yeah.
When you are watching it, it doesn't feel like 10 minutes because it's so engaging, it's fast-paced. There's not a boring moment in there. There's no real even process, like the mixing up. When someone's mixing up, something else is happening. Yeah. When someone else is doing something, something else is happening. There's always something happening. And so from an audience's point of view, it's fantastic, it's fun, it's engaging, you're always intrigued what's going on. Yeah. There's no dead time in it. It's just fantastic. It's brilliant. Yeah. It's so good.
Daylight Chronicles said, is there any forcing?
What a legend, Daylight Chronicles.
Yeah, is there any forcing involved? Well, no, there isn't. I mean, you're not forcing anything.
You're kind of manipulating the outcome, rather.
You're manipulating the outcome, yeah, but you're not for a good way of putting it.
They've got a free choice of any numbers, what they want, of the favourite colour. They've got a free choice of any of that stuff. You are just manipulating the outcome, but there's no force in it. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, that's all taught
No.
you in the instructions
there's no-
anyway, with the 20 years of experience that he's got.
Yeah.
But there's no...
There isn't anything that you would feel could be forced, like when she chooses the envelope. That's
there's no
not forced.
There's no choice.
When she chooses the birthday, that's not forced. So there's free, as far as they're concerned, they're making free choices all the way down the line.
Yeah, there's no... Right, for my daughter's favourite colour, pick any two numbers. All right, now we're going to get rid of one. There's
it
none
all
of that.
feels very, very free.
Yeah. And that's what's good about it as well. You've got, like, even though all of it feels like completely free choice, because they're hands on the whole time, they're mixing it.
Yeah.
There's complete sprinkles of pick a number 4, let's go straight to number 4, you know? So it's so seamless that you give them bits of, that's what you've chosen, that's exactly what's happening. This is what you've chosen, that's exactly what's happening. So then the overall thing is no different. You know, they've mixed them up, you're just handing them out in the order they gave them. You're not doing anything. So you've got clear evidence of what you do is what the outcome will be. You know, you've got that in there. It's so good.
There's no, I think I know what you mean by forcing, i.e. you're somehow making them choose the colour you want when they name the person, everything. You're not. They've got, as far as they're concerned, they've got a totally free choice of everything.
The outcome is obviously the outcome. It will be that every time.
And you're going to manipulate the routine to get that outcome
but there's no
every single
forces
time.
As such.
But right, so that's...
Day, by the way.
Yes, that is it really for tonight's live launch. But I will say, you know, we've got these in stock now. If you want one, grab one. It will be shipped out for you tomorrow. And if you do pick one up tonight and you would like to access the instructions, then go on the live chat, give Chris your order number and your name, and that's the live chat on our website. Once he matches you up with your order, he will give you the password so you can start learning it straight away.
Also, it's such a cool effect, isn't it? It's just cool. It's just wicked.
Do you know what? As far as chair tests go, I don't think you're going to get much better. It's got everything. It's not over-egged. You know, you've got... 3 great reveals. You don't have to have any more than what's provided in here. You have got the option of the name tags if you want to switch something out or you want to add a little bonus one at the end. Entirely up to you.
This will all fit in the top section of the workers bag as well.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah. And you know, even the at the end when you do that ladies reveal of the cards to be the exact order, if you didn't want to do that bit, you could send her to a seat after the birthday, after the favourite colour's been revealed, and then do the badges instead of that reveal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's very interchangeable if you want to do it and keep the same structure of the routine. So they're in there as a bonus. They've never been supplied before. I've never released that idea before. So this is just my little addition to this routine. I hope you enjoy it. I know you're going to enjoy it. I know that I've been so excited to get my copy of it, and I grabbed the first one. As soon as the boxes arrived, I ripped open the first box, took out the first bag, and that went in my car. That is at home with me now.
The thing is, we know you guys get excited about stuff, but we get just as excited. Like, for Dad, he's seen this for over a decade. He's been wanting to do it for over a decade, but just having to make it up, it won't look as professional, you know, it's not going to be the right stuff, this and that, blah, blah, blah. These are props that will last for a lifetime. Everything's been custom made, custom designed, the sizing, the colours, the shades, the size of the materials, everything. And so we get just excited for this because we want this stuff. We wouldn't release it if we didn't want it ourselves. The same with everything. Imagine, Bane, the new wallet we got coming out, something else has just happened. You know, we love all of this stuff. And that, we're just as excited as you guys, you know, we're like fans of Alakazam and fans of Magic, and we want to bring the best products to Alakazam because we love it, you know, we love performing this stuff, we love having an EDC, we love having a great stand-up routine, we love having colourful stuff, stuff that's going to get laughs. We perform ourselves, you know, we're both, all three of us, you soon to be as well, professional magicians, you know what I mean? So we love doing this stuff, so we love and have as much passion for it as you guys, if not maybe more, because we do love it and we work hard on it, alright?
Yeah, 100%. So, before we leave you tonight, just want to say on Thursday, we have got our last live launch of the year. And this thing is very, very special. For those of you that are fans of The Strange Stage and Chris Mallon, we have got his brand new book test. So let's show you this and then we'll come back and say our goodbyes. Here we go.
Marley was dead to begin with. There's no doubt whatever about that. And this Christmas, let the three spirits enter your home with Strange Stage's incredible Christmas presents. A Christmas Carol book test. Visiting your homes for the first time on the 11th of December at 7 p.m. GMT, streaming on Facebook and YouTube. Be one of the first to own one of the most beautifully produced book tests ever. Don't be a Scrooge, be at the live launch.
So that is happening this Thursday evening. I'm going to be joined by the Master of the Dark, Jamie Dawes.
That's a good nickname, Master of the Dark.
There you go. You're welcome. So he's going to be joining me right here in the Alakazam studio to talk about Chris Mallon's fantastic book. Now, I handled it because I'm on the little instructional video that I put together with Jamie. It does come with a full booklet that teaches you every aspect, but me and Jamie filmed like a quick start video to give you the meat and bones of what the book does. And handling the book, it is beautiful. Yeah. It is absolutely beautiful.
He performed it to us. You know the one he done in there?
Yeah.
It's so sick. Like the different phases. Yeah. It's really a lovely book. Again, it's a performance piece. You know what I mean?
It caught me off guard.
Yeah, it was very, very good actually. Very good. Yeah. And he had literally just learnt that essentially, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very good.
Yeah. So good. So guys, join us on Thursday evening, 7 o'clock GMT for the live launch of I can't remember what it's called, the Christmas Present.
Oh, nice one.
I think it's called Christmas Present.
There you go. But yeah, anyway, it'll be Thursday 7 p.m. Also, obviously, this is available now, so if you haven't picked it up, head over to alakazam.co.uk, grab it, whether you live in the UK, worldwide, or the USA. It's free worldwide shipping, and if you live in America, it gets sent from our USA store automatically. So there you are. You just get this. You don't have to pay for shipping. We cover the cost of shipping, and you get this 10 out of 10 trick right through your door. Bargain. It is, isn't it? It's 10%.
Fantastic.
I'm going to actually put this one in my car. I'm going to keep it in there. Isn't it? Because if ever I'm around like a mate, family party or family barbecue, you can just bang it out there. Even honestly, because of the props as well, it doesn't even matter if you're doing it outside. Just whack them on the floor. Yeah. They're white clean. Yeah, it's just great. Just keep it in the back. Also, like this will literally fit. You know, you've got the little mesh bit on the back of your seat. Just literally in there. It will just fit in there. Bang.
I'm planning on having that. I think it will fit in the zipper top bit of the worker's bag.
Yeah. No, it will, definitely. Especially, you could probably maybe take it out of this and it will. It probably will fit even in that.
I think it will fit in that.
But honestly, I just love being prepared. And I tell you what, I know we keep going back to confidence, but it's a huge thing in magic. People say, that's I struggle with the confidence, this and that. The way to get more confidence is just knowing what you're going to do inside and out. It's a fact. Now, something like this is perfect. It's on you all the time. Yes, you're not going to be doing this every 2 seconds, right? Because you're not going to be. It's not a close-up effect, right? But something like this you've got in your car that you know inside and out is fantastic. You know, something like I don't know. We're going to have something coming out soon, which essentially is like the go-to routine for you. You know, that is how to build your confidence. Is to know what you're going to do. You know, right, I do this, then I do this, then I do this. And like I said, something like this is perfect. You have it in your car. If ever the situation comes up to do something for a group, this is what you do. That's how you'll get confident performing, by knowing what you're going to do inside and out. Because as soon as you are not sure, you get a bit anxious. Oh, did I go to this next? Did I do this? What do I do? This is your act, and that's what professionals do, isn't it? They've got their act. That's why they're so good. They've mastered what they do, and they know, right, they switch on, bang, this is what I'm doing, blah, 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 and then bang, switch off. Isn't it? It's just killer.
Yeah.
But
yeah, 100%. Right, we are going to leave you guys for the evening. If you have purchased it, thank you so much for your support. And also remember, if you've got a couple of hours free and you want to start learning it now, pop over to the live chat. Chris said it is working. Live chat on the website. Give Chris your order number and your name. He'll match it up, and then he will give you the password so you can start watching and enjoying this tonight. And it is going to go out for you in tomorrow's post.
Lovely. But yeah, very exciting anyway. We're getting these sent out ASAP. It's just beautiful. It's I'm excited for you guys to get it, because it is such a good routine. I know we're literally talking so highly of it, but this is one of them effects where it is, in the whole world of Magic, you say about a chair test.
Well, there's only one thing you've got to know, and that is Mark Paul still performs it. That's it. That's all you've got to know.
He's got access to every routine.
Mark Paul knows hundreds of mentalism routines. He's performed hundreds of mentalism routines. This has been part of his set for over 20 years. That's all you, as a magician or a mentalist, if someone said that to me, then that's all I need to know.
And from a worker as well. You know what I mean? He's not just someone who creates stuff. He's literally on a cruise ship right now around the world somewhere performing this on stage.
And you could probably count Mark Paul's releases on the fingers of one hand. He doesn't release stuff very often. He's not about releasing material. Mark's about performing. You know, and for a pro to keep doing the same routine, you know it's got to deliver for him. Otherwise, he would have got rid of it years ago. You know, but it's still part of his act. And what he said in that video, you know, chances are I'll be performing this while you're watching the live, is 100% true. This is part of his act.
Mad, isn't it?
And he would have performed it tonight.
But yeah, very cool. Well, look, we're excited to see these going around. When you get your hands on them, guys, upload a picture of the box. It looks wicked. You know, let us know if you're excited in the Alakazam product discussion page. On all your favourite forums. You know, if you've got any Magic Club events coming up, competitions, perform this there. It's killer. You know, and it will definitely fall some people, especially the second phase. Yeah, it's just brilliant. You guys are. Yeah, thank you for all your support. You know, the fact you guys support us allows us to do cool things like this, bring out really good props, and spend time and effort and investment really on products like this. You know, it does cost a lot when you go through prototypes, trying to get this right, this right, this right. But we know that it's going to get in the right hands. We know you're going to love it as much as we do, and we know that you're going to have fun performing it. And that's what it's all about. You know,
that's what it's all about.
But
so that's it. We're going to let you go. We will see you Thursday evening for the book test launch, and you'll be able to see the book in the flesh, and we'll be talking about it. You'll see the full performance of Jamie performing a fantastic 3-phase routine with the book, and you'll be able to order it, and you'll be able to ask your questions. So that's it. Thanks for your support, and we will see you on Thursday.
Absolutely. Right. Cheers.
Leave it energy.
See you later.
Hi guys, it's Mark Paul here, and I am so sorry that I can't actually be with you this evening. I'm actually in Madeira at the moment. I'm filming this early in the morning because later on today I'll be joining a cruise ship, and by the time you actually watch this, I'll actually be on stage because I'm working tonight, and I will be performing decisions. So thank you very much for attending this live launch, and all I can say is I really am so pleased that Alakazam, Peter and his team have actually finally put this out. They have done a tremendous job with the props. Every little detail that I wanted them to do, they have done. So you really are getting something that I've perfected over 20 years of performing it. So you're getting a feature routine. It is a feature routine that's still in my working repertoire. A chair test involving multiple people that come up on stage with multiple moments of amazement through it. It packs flat and plays big. It's the ultimate pack flat and plays big because it uses so many people. This really is a pet routine of mine, and all I can say, just for those that do purchase it, please watch the video all the way through, because I share with you so many details, so many performance tips that I've learned from decades of performing this. So I'm trying to give you all my wisdom, try to cover everything that I've learned about this routine so that you can perform it seamlessly when you get it. So thanks again, and hopefully I will see you soon. Bye for now.